Hi there, Andy Rahn here with Montana Land Source with this week's video summary of the Montana Land Report for November 18th, 2020. We had 34 total property updates over the past week in Montana. 3 properties are back on the market, 14 new listings. However, 5 of those are actually redundant partial listings of a larger listing. There's a new listing in eastern Montana that's 4 separate units, and it's been listed as a whole and then the 4 individually. So we see that quite a bit. So actually only 9 true new listings. We're proud to say, though, with our market statistics, our database is sophisticated enough to sort that out. So in terms of our stats and how many listings there are total in the market and that kind of thing, we're able to sort out for redundancies because, like I said, there are actually quite a few of those where properties are listed in multiple configurations. 6 pending sales this week, 4 price changes, and 7 sold. So continued high numbers and health in the Montana land market in terms of volume. Of interest this week, the Strand Ranch, which is the second largest ranch in Montana on the market right now at nearly 30,000 acres, has been price reduced by $2 million. That's a listing by Swan Land Company, so that's of interest. In news, the Dueling Dinosaurs, the infamous Dueling Dinosaurs that were discovered in Montana in 2006, which has had a extended case law or cases on in terms of who owned those fossils, whether it was a surface right or a mineral right, and we've been posting about that and covering about that in Montana Land Source. Those dinosaurs are headed to a North Carolina museum. They were purchased and donated to a museum in North Carolina. Kind of saddening and a shame that they will be leaving Montana, but good news, I guess, that they will be in a museum. Episode 10 of the Ranch Investors podcast is out, and this is a good one with Hertha Lund, who is a prominent land and agriculture attorney in Montana. Most of her work is with landowners and landowner issues, so a very interesting podcast discussing all kinds of issues relative to land ownership, land investment, and buying and selling land in Montana. So be sure to check that out. Ranch Investor Podcast. You can find it on MT Land Source or ranchinvestors.com or anywhere where you visit podcasts. In upcoming events, there really isn't anything scheduled for quite a while with COVID and whatnot. The brokers' meetings have virtually shut down. I mentioned in prior videos the rural real estate summary that we've been putting together in the midwinter, late winter is in question with COVID as to whether we're going to have that or do it remotely, virtually, online. Keep posted on that, but for the time being, nothing actually scheduled with the COVID situation, just not meeting in person very much. So that's the land report for this week. Stay safe, and we will see you next week. Thank you.